Hi guys, it's Janine. Today is Saturday, August 13th, and I'm here for my weekly weigh-in and update. I'm sorry I missed last week, but I didn't have a profound weight loss last week, and I wasn't in the best of moods, so I skipped it and kind of said, fuck it all. So I didn't bother, and I'm sorry about that. So let me just catch you up. On July 30th, I was weighing in at 244 even, and then the week after that, I weighed in at 242.8, so I only had a 1.2 pound loss last week. And then this morning, I weighed in at 240.4. So I lost 2.4 pounds from last week to this week. So I'm happy about that. 2.4 is good. It's over 2 pounds, and that makes me happy. So that's a good thing. I'm gonna not complain about that. This week, my biggest challenge has been eating comfort foods. You know, ever since I did a backslide around my birthday, which was about 4 weeks ago, I haven't stopped eating comfort foods, and I gotta stop. But it feels close to impossible to do. At work, we have a vending machine, and in the vending machine is various things from, you know, cookies and chips and Nutri-Grain bars and raisins and peanuts and blah blah blah. There's also ramen noodle soup, and yes, I like ramen noodle. So I've been eating that. I had it maybe 3 times this past week, or no, 2 times this past week. And ramen noodle is pure carbs. It's carbs and sodium in a little styrofoam cup. That's all ramen noodle is. So it's a terrible choice. It's a terrible choice for a bunch of reasons, but I picked it twice, and shouldn't have done that. But what are you gonna do? I did it. I'm gonna try not to do it again this week, and all I want is comfort foods. I'm just having a very hard time right now in my life. You know, I'm going to school full time, and school is really difficult right now. The class that I'm in, I think is called Retail Personnel Management, and it's crap that I will never have to handle. I don't know what possessed me to take it. I'm so sorry, I just yawned at you. Like I said, I don't know what possessed me to take that class, but I did, and it's beyond challenging. So I'm stressed out about that. Work is bullshit. It's not that I'm unhappy at work, it's that they don't use me enough to do things that I could use my brain to do. They pretty much use me to do busy work. Easy, busy work, and I'm not challenged. I'm just not challenged at all. I hate it because I'm not challenged, and I feel like, what is the point of having me do these things? Like, why am I going to school if you guys aren't going to use the brain that I have? It just pisses me off. And home is a little difficult, but you know, that's gradually getting better. And my weight, I still haven't seen 230s, and I'm moving like, you know, like Exit Melanie says, I'm moving like a turtle, and I'm getting frustrated, but nothing I could do about that. So that leads me to buy things like ramen noodle, Starburst, Skittles. I have a thing for fruity flavored snacks, so that's what I've been leaning toward. Last, I had to say farewell to my trainer for a short period of time. for two reasons, but the most profound reason is because I have developed anemia. My ferritin is supposed to be between 15 and something, and my ferritin is at 12. So it's not heavy duty severe, but you know, it's enough. And like, I don't know if you guys can see, but this little bruise right here, this sucker has been here for about 2 weeks. It's not going away. This guy, I don't know if you can see this one on my arm, this guy's been here for about 2 weeks, not going away. So my bruises are going nowhere. I am exhausted constantly. Every day is a fight to get through. And waking up at 5:45 in the morning to make my day that much longer and work out with a trainer for an hour first thing in the morning, I just physically can't do it. It wipes me out for a good 2 days straight, and I can't handle it. So I had to say goodbye to him for a little bit until I get my iron in order. Like I mentioned in my vitamin video, I just got my blood work taken this past Tuesday, so we're going to see how I do when I get my results back, and I'll tweak my vitamin schedule accordingly. Right now it's just blind. You know, I don't know how bad it really is, but I know that that is the problem, and you know, I had to say goodbye to my trainer for a little bit. I only have a couple more sessions left with him anyway. So it's kind of good that I had to say goodbye to him, because to be nice and honest, I'm embarrassed that I can't afford him for probably another 2 months. I'm gonna have to save up money to afford him. Personal trainers, I don't know where you live, but I live on Long Island. Personal trainers are very expensive. They are, I only looked at a price sheet once for regular prices for personal trainers at my gym, and I believe it was $1,200 for 13 sessions, and they give you 1 session free. So 14 sessions, $1,200. That's a lot of money. That's a whole lot of money. So I right now need to put money aside to pay for school, because if I don't come up with a little over $1,000 by the beginning of October to pay for school, I can't graduate in November. So I am putting money I would be paying for my personal trainer towards school right now. And you know, I guess I shouldn't feel embarrassed that I can't afford him right now, but I am. So there you go. That's it. I'm done rambling at you. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic week. I'm really sorry that I bailed on you guys last week, but I just wasn't in the mood. I'm sorry about that. Have a great week, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.